Alright guys, so what we have here is we have that new recall that they put out for the 2020 to 2021 model year F350 pickup trucks equipped with a 6.7 with the spring seat weld at the single rear axle. So basically they want you to look right here where the spring seat sits on the axle tube, and is it crushed in like this where it's nice and crushed in instead of round? Or is it lifting up on one side like it is here? Then what they want you to do is they want you to take a 2000s feeler gauge and try to put a feeler gauge up underneath that block right there in the back and see if it fits. If it fits, the parts are not available right now, and you need to put a whole new entire rear end assembly in the truck. So basically they run you through how to pull everything apart, how to disconnect everything, how to get the whole rear end out of there, and then you're installing a new rear end. And then it shows here where the welds are at. Using a suitable tool, remove paint from both sides of the leaf spring seat bracket and the outside of the shock bracket holes. And repeat on the other side as well. If needed, blow off the joint with air or wipe with a rag or brush. Verify weld setting recommendations and ground attachments. Wire is Lincoln Electric MC710XL. Wires 52 thousandths of an inch. Wire feed 250 inches per minute at 25 volts and 90 to 10 argon CO2 shield. And then basically what they want you to do is they want you to go in and fill in all of the leaf spring seat bracket area around where it touches, because the new assembly may not come with it. So they're basically, you're getting an entire new rear end for it, but then you're filling in all the weld around that bracket assembly. There's the protective cover, there's the leaf spring bracket. And then basically what you're doing is you're filling in this entire area right here, all the way around. So what's going on is these are cracking and they're crushing and they're letting fluid out. They're leaking, and it can cause the rear axle to start to travel away from the truck. And when it starts to travel away from the truck, the drive shaft can become disconnected. And this is the 2020 to 2021 6.7 F350 spring seat weld issue. It's a very serious issue. Parts are not available at this time. Somebody made a comment the other day saying, well, seeing as you're the Ford man, the boss Ford man, how come you don't put out any information on this with as important as it is? Well, that guy obviously didn't do his research and was just some kind of troll on the channel and wanted me to sympathize with his lack of searching around on the community page. Previously, a week prior, I was the first one on the internet to actually put this posting out, warning people about this, and I put it on the community tab. Once I present the information to the guy then resorts to attacking me verbally. If one of you think that this is something that you should so choose to do, I will remove you from the channel. I'm not playing games with you. This is supplement number 3 of this recall, 21S31. Thank you. And just so you guys know, it says if it does pass the inspection and it hasn't started to crack yet, you still need to go back here and check with the feeler gauge on the depth. If it still passes the feeler gauge test and the 2000s feeler gauge can't fit in there, you still need to weld the original one all the way around, right there at the perch. So from the weld that's there all the way around to the weld that's on the other side, you still have to do it, even if everything passes.